everybody, welcome to Greenlight the Day. This is Denise here. I know it's been a while, and I had just started doing regular vlogs, and suddenly it disappeared. And the reason that occurred is because we've had a bit of a family crisis occur. My mom has been diagnosed with cancer. Now, that may not seem like the topic of a Greenlighting Your Day vlog, but I want you to know that even though there have been, and there will be probably many more, difficult moments in this last 3 weeks and coming to terms with where she is and finding things out, because that's been a big part of it, right? Is just sorting things through and finding out where she is and stuff. The reason I wanted to make this vlog, and I don't know when I'll be making another one in the next couple of weeks, but what was to let you know that even when you're facing what in the past you imagined would be one of the most horrible things that you could ever find out, and trust me, it is, there are shining moments of just amazing grace and goodness that reinforces how good life is and how much we have to be grateful for. My parents live in rural Saskatchewan, in a very small community where everybody is family and friends, and you know, all it takes is a moment like this in your life to realize how very blessed we are as a family with our friends and neighbors. Mom has not been feeling well since Christmas time, but hit it very well, and the prognosis is not good, but we are not giving up hope. And, you know, I stopped in to talk to my cousin's wife, who is their hairdresser, to say, you know, Mom's sick, she has cancer, she needs a haircut. That night, they showed up. Her and her husband came by, phoned first, and they were there, and Mom's hair was cut. Mom was fretting about the fact that she hadn't put away her usual supply of pierogies for the summer, because she usually makes those after Christmas. Well, by the time we came back to Regina on Thursday, she had 2 huge batches that her sister had made. You know, and there have been countless other people who have just stepped up without even being asked, neighbors stopping by, dropping things off. When Mom had finally come to terms this last week with just how widespread the cancer was, because she's got mets everywhere, we were driving home from the doctors, and I said, you know, Mom, you have cancer, but she says, but I still have life. Life is not over yet. So I'm sitting outside of Chapters here right now. I'm going in because, you know, people trying to be kind and helpful, but I believe that there is alternative medicine that can help in conjunction with traditional medicine to, if not cure the cancer, at least slow it down, improve Mom's quality of life, and maybe give us more time with her. But maybe she will be one of those few that do see a cure, or at least an extension of life with quality of life, right? So I'm going in here to do some research and pick up some books that I found on the internet about juicing and the health benefits of that and in fighting cancer. And, you know, Mom is just all for it. Like, she wants us to find anything that makes sense, right? Like she's not giving up hope. As long as there's breath, there's hope. And even in the most dire of circumstances, you can find the joy and the humor in life to get you through those times when you are despairing. Like even yesterday, we were on our way back from the cancer clinic, and had spoken to the oncologist in the morning, and they were doing the prep CT scans and stuff to start radiation, because they are going to do some radiation on a palliative basis to try and shrink some of the tumors to control pain and allow her to hopefully breathe easier. And I turned the corner, and she was in the back seat. My sister-in-law and I were in the front seat, and she flopped over, and there were pillows and quilts there that she landed on, but it's like, she's like, okay, you maniac, slow down, and we all three got the giggles, and we giggled all the way home, right? And so that's my family. You know, my mom is that person who has continued to say, what will be, but I'm not giving up. My dad, somebody last week said, this is just not fair. Like, why her? And my dad's response to that was, well, true. But to say why her is almost like saying, why not somebody else? And he said, that's not right either. Like, why anybody? It happens, and we just got to deal with it, right? And so my Greenlight the Day message to you guys is like, even in the most dire circumstances, there's goodness in this life, in this world. There's joy to be found, and you just need to keep looking for it. Even on the darkest of days, there is light. And so, my friends, I will ask you to say many prayers for my mom and my family. We are going to fight for as long as there's a breath left to fight in her. And when the time comes, and I hope it's a long, long way off, but even if it's not, we are going to wring every bit of joy out of every single moment we have left with her, and then celebrate her life afterwards. And anyways, that's my message to you guys. Life is good. Life is fleeting. Make the most of every moment of every day with those people you love and care for. Anyways, I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves and each other. And I'll be back when I'm back. Take care.